So, in our leadership workshop, now we will be working on the 4 phases of the motivation model. This is where you need to do the following 4 steps in order to feel motivated as a leader, and also to take suggestions from your team, from your staff. The first most important, and this all is backed up by research, you have to suggest as a leader, when you are sitting in the corporate room and you want a certain action to be implemented or a project or to launch, you need to suggest. Part 1. Number 2 is ask. This is the most important part. You need to take the feedback. You need to take their approvals. Why? Because they are the driving elements of your team. You need to take their opinion on how they think about the idea. You need them full geared on to achieve high productivity. So it's highly important of them not feeling that you are thrusting your power or your single-minded vision. You are taking the entire absolute involvement of the entire team. This makes them feel empowered. So over here, you're giving them empowerment. And then number 3 is you direct, because at the end, what is it that you're achieving? You are achieving everyone in the team to achieve your desired results, right? So once you have their votes in, you start to direct the chain of action. And that is the 4th step where you take the action. So remember, these following steps really helps you. Remember one thing, do not fear. Be very clear and have all your goals very, very aligned. And in order to be motivated, you need to have a middle ground. You should not be bored and you should not be overconfident. You need to have the right crisp balance to be a motivational guiding force. So now I would like us to talk about our most important part. How do you build your brand? How do you build that idea into a reality? Number 1, you need to tap into your natural strengths. I have a beautiful table that I would like all of you to fill in and take 5 minutes, because this will actually help you tap into your inner strengths. You need to, number 1, include your leadership attributes. You need to see the core strengths of what is that you are amazing in. And the 3rd is expertise. And the 4th is how you can create your leadership brand. So this is the most important part. Now let's look at the most important element of what are the codes of you being a perfect leader. What are the most important aspects that a leader must have? We're going to go one by one. These are like, maybe you have taken them from everywhere, but we have, after a research, put them down all in a nutshell that can just help you check it off the list. Number 1 is live each day with courage. Every day we feel low, or every day comes with a new challenge. Every day is not going to be a rosy picture, but you need that courage to get up and start moving. Movement is number 1 key. The other thing is always take a lot of passion in your work, in your pursuit. You should authentically, internally love what you're doing. If not, then you have to find a new purpose, or you need to align yourself with the true inner happiness. 3rd is always finish what you start. Do you know this is something very important for your inner validation? When you say a small thing in the morning that I want to do this task today, and you don't do it, you're defeating yourself, and your mind is understanding and hearing that you are a failure. So you need to live up to that commitment, starting from small goals. What about, so the 4th part, do what has to be done. Critical, right? Do what has to be done. Also make sure that you are training your employees under you to do what they have been asked to do. These habits form into actions, and this builds into that perfect brand which you as a leader is trying to accomplish. Now, the other part is be tough, but be fair. Beautiful balance, right? In order to get the maximum productivity out of your team and also on yourself, you need to have the right balance. You can't be too tough like a military commando, and then you have to be fair at the same time. You have to be kind. Kindness goes a long way. The next step, when you have promised to keep a certain promise or commitment or deadline, please live up to it. It is repeating itself, but it is very important, which is why we are. The other one is you need to always carry your brand on you. Whenever you are talking, you are interacting, you are engaging, you are speaking about the fact, about your vision, mission, you have to be very, very, very internally proud of your brand. We're your brand, right? Because all that the outside stranger can see is you. So how you talk about your brand, how passionate you are. Then the next one is talk less and say more. What does that mean? Means add quality to your words. Give the right pauses. Allow the other person to absorb what you have told them and have a valuable exchange of feedback. A lot of times I get, or must all of us, I feel, when someone is talking too much. So you need to find the balance. Next point. Remember that some things are not for sale. You know, it took me a long time to understand this, but it is so important. Your services are not coming for free. You have to put a brand, a badge, and a value to your service. You have to become so unique that no one can copy you. You have to be that unique honestly, this is something that you need to understand. You need to be irreplaceable. The brand that you build cannot be replaced, cannot be cheated, cannot be competed with, because you are you. And that is where you need to find that core value. And the last one is set your boundaries. It really gives you that time and space to focus on what's really required by you. The most important thing now we're going to stop on is a beautiful formula that you as a leader and as a brand must follow. And I think you should write it on your vision board. It is, if you want real success, if you want real profits, if you want to have and to be a millionaire and a billionaire, you need to multiply two things. Number one is buy in. Buy in meaning everyone should be sold. The idea that you're selling, it has to be sold. They are sold onto it. The second is that your quality and your delivery of your service or product has to be so irreplaceable that the only thing that they can think of is you. Like for instance, with tissues, it comes to Kleenex, or with water, it comes to Nestle, or I don't know. So it has to be like the entire generic has to be your brand, and that will lead you to success. Now I will just quickly go on to our most important ways how a leader can become a real leader. The most important one, this is called the transfer of authority model, right? You can please look at your charts and find how important it is for a leader to move from being very authoritative towards allowing a fusion of an environment of interdependency, right? Let's go from the first one so it can help you. You are completely authoritative. You are not allowing anyone to pitch in their decision, right? You're giving them no authority. That is detrimental and crucial for your business. The second level is where you are giving them limited authority. For instance, you're giving them to accomplish task A, B, C, and that's it. Third is you are giving them medium authority, which is, for instance, you tell them, okay, present your action plan, present your idea, what's your feedback, and then I will respond, right? So this is the middle way. The fourth level is conditional. This is interesting. Go ahead as long as you maintain a profit margin. Over here, you're giving them the free arena, the free playground to do their magic, and as long as they are bringing profits. And the fifth level is go ahead and let me know what you did. Now, this is completely leaving your business on autopilot and entrusting the team with your vision and not having to check on them and allowing them to do their magic. So I think the level 4 and 5 should be absolutely induced within a leader for a successful team. Now, I would like to also talk about our one of our last slides of the leadership workshop is how do you plan decision making, right? So you need to move from being, you know how in the military times it was give action and receive the final result. But over here, a leader, a true leader, sits and does a collaboration, gets everybody's feedback, shares their feedback, there's an exchange, there's what do you think, how can we proceed, and then when you brainstorm everything together, and in the end it becomes directive. Isn't that just so beautiful? I think it just not only limits to a corporate room, but also in your family. Rather than the head of the family saying, I want you to do this and be back by this time. No, you should sit and you should say, this is what I think, we should do. You can get this done and then we can do this. I hope you are understanding that this is so important to move from collaborative to directive. But remember, you should have clear purpose, clear roles, and you should openly discuss best ideas and then move forward with the best decision and execute it quickly. Because the only difference between a true leader and a true successful person, make decisions fast if you're in the business. Don't wait for the other one to copy. You need to not hold too much of your mind and planning. Just do it, as Nike advertises. Our final of this intrinsic leadership workshop. Now, this is an alignment that you need to always start with yourself and then allow your team to also apply it on themselves. Number one is you need to understand your needs. Whatever you're doing, is it fulfilling your needs? Number two is it focused? Is it having a real direction? And is it also directed towards enhancing me? A lot of times leaders lose themselves. Business corporations, entrepreneurs are burned out. So you need to make sure that the focus and the importance is not driven from you. You are completely being satisfied from what is being done. Then empower. Always feel empowered and empower others. Other one is inform. Always be informed. Always be informed of the environment, always be informed about yourself, and always encourage your team. I'm going to go very quickly because it's all in the table. Inclusion. You should always feel included and part of that team, and so do your members need to feel included. And that gives you and them the biggest feeling of being part of a family. This is what I love about corporations. They go to work, but they don't go to work. They go to a second home. The other one is be abundant, have an abundant mindset. Resource, always feel resourceful, always feel you're adding value. Growth, inspiration, challenge, and the last one is appreciate and be grateful. Thank you everyone for this leadership workshop, and I will be coming with a new and very enticing topic for our next one. But as now, our entire leadership workshop, I hope, has helped you become a better leader, and this training manual should be with you at all times. Thank you and have a good day.